I think they're awesome. I'm very much into the retro feel of the uniforms. You see it in a lot of other sports leagues. You don't see it very much in soccer, and it's great that we're the first team, we're the trend-setting team, to be able to unveil retro-inspired jerseys, and I'm really excited to be wearing them next year.
I like it a lot, all white kits and the collar thing going on and everything. It's a good way to pay respect to the guys that played before, so I'm liking it.
It feels very familiar. I actually have flashbacks to my old teammates, Peter Withs and Jimmy Kelly's, Brian Godfrey, bless his soul, and various other teammates from those late 70s. The nice thing about it to me, though, is it's just a reference. There's some beautiful modern features to it as well, and so it also talks about the past, but it also speaks to the future as well, so that's important.
As a player, does the color white, can that yield dividends on an August day?
Well, definitely can, because it's a big deal. I think fans, when you sit in the stand, you tend to forget the temperature down on the field. On an artificial turf field in August, in some of those East Coast cities, you could be up 100 degrees, close to 60-70% humidity. So every factor you can gain from performance, especially in terms of breathability and wicking away the moisture, etc., and sort of keeping the weight of the jersey down, it's a big factor, even if only psychologically. Personally, I always think white makes players look bigger as well. And from my generation of players, the greatest club team in the world, Real Madrid, always wore white. So I always associated them with the very best in the world.
Well, what I like most about it is it's a nod to our past. We're Soccer City, USA for a reason, and those seeds were sown in 1975 with the NASL teams. Elements from this jersey were directly taken from some of the late 70s and early 80s kits, and we always try to be mindful of what brought us here and our heritage and our tradition, and hence our third kit.
Can you speak a little bit to the design process? Was a retro feel something that you sought from the very beginning?
We went into this and said we want our third kit to be a retro kit, and we had specific kits that we liked from the NASL years. So that's kind of what we tasked Adi with, and they came back with this idea to make it in Portland and do it with recycled materials, and so that's cool as well.
How do you think you fared in your first foray as a catwalk model?
I talked to Mike Trabala before I went out here, and he gave me some pointers. I don't know if you guys saw his little modeling expo that he did, but it was fun, and I don't think I'll be pursuing it when I'm done with soccer.